Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Fallout 3, where our protagonist Violet has left behind all the idiots in her vault, and she's found that the people on the surface generally want to kill her, so she's not taking anything from anyone as she enters Megaton.
Well, I'll be damned. You're from that vault, Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long time.
That's so, friend.
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises.
Nice hat, Calamity Jane.
So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Just as long as we understand each other. This here is my town. These are my people. You so much as breathe wrong, and I'm gonna fucking end you.
You don't scare me.
You got something you want to prove, girl?
I want that hat. What do you think about that?
I think you're suicidal. Try me.
I'm just messing with you, relax.
I've got my eye on you, Drifter.
I'll give you some directions around town.
Sure thing, partner. What do you need to find?
There are weapons dealer around here.
You'll probably want to see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Makes some too, from what I hear. Her place is down by the crater.
Cool. She sounds like my kind of gal. You know anything about the area outside Megaton?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south you've got Rivet City, but don't bother going to DC. The place is a war zone.
Rivet City, you say? I suppose I should ask about my dad, middle-aged guy, passed through here recently, maybe?
Nope, sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
You get a lot of visitors here? Doesn't look like it.
Have a good one.
So let's have a stroll around Megaton and see what's going on. You alright, pal? You gonna fix that? Just tighten it up a bit, maybe? Or are you just gonna look? I'll leave you to it. You're obviously an idiot.
Food, Jericho. It's all I had for you yesterday. It's all I have for you today. It's all I'll ever have for you.
Come on, Jenny. Why you gotta be like that? Just trying to be nice to you.
I'm not going to discuss it, Jericho. You know good and goddamn well why I'm like this. And don't you dare play dumb with me.
Jenny, baby, that was a long time ago. I've left all that behind me now.
No, Jericho. Just no. Now leave me alone.
What's that all about?
Now I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right? We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're hungry, you came to the right place. What can I get you?
Have you seen my dad anywhere?
Oh man, you're looking for your dad? That is so sweet. Did he run out on you when you were a kid or something? Our parents died when we were kids. My brother Leo, he's the oldest. He raised my brother Andy and me. It was hard on him, but we turned out okay. But God, you don't want to hear about that. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen your dad. He didn't eat at the Brass Lantern. I'd remember if he did.
Fair enough. I guess it'd be rude to pry into her affairs with Jericho when I've met her literally 2 minutes ago.
Have a good one, stranger.
So let's maybe ask Jericho instead.
Oh, look. Another one of your pampered vault assholes. Look here, vault asshole. I don't like you. Stay clear of me and we'll have no trouble.
I don't like you either. What's your story?
There ain't much to tell. I used to live out in the wastes. Was a real bastard back then. But I've put all that behind me.
I could use a real bastard. You ever consider getting out there?
What? Back out where?
Just out in the wastes, you know. It's boring in this town, I imagine.
I left all that behind me. There's nothing but bullshit out there. Killing, stealing, violence. I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah, killing, stealing. Sounds pretty fun, doesn't it? Eh? Eh?
You know, I do miss it sometimes. It's a life of freedom, you know? But come on, I'm a washed-up old raider. What crew is gonna take me on? These kids don't know nothing about respect.
I could take you on.
No offense, kid, but you're not exactly the type I'm used to running with. Now, I've heard about you. A little goody two-shoes out of the vault. I don't think our styles would really mesh. Nah, it ain't so bad here. I got some good memories, but that's all I got. No sense in ruining the good ones, you know?
Fair enough. Our karma is apparently too high to recruit Jericho. It's neutral. We are a Vault Renegade. So neutral is too high for Jericho. We'd need to be evil if we wanted to get him on board, I guess. That's fine. Let's have a poke around town then. We've got the Children of the Aston there. They're probably some religious nut jobs if they're called Children of the Aston. A very hard lockpick is probably a bit beyond us. A very easy one though. Can we do this? Yes is the answer. And this cabinet is also a very easy one. With Moriarty's password. We'll snatch that.
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
Doesn't seem to be much else going on in here.
The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit.
So I guess we'll just stroll on out. See what's going on.
Hi there. I'm Nova. New to Megaton, huh? Do yourself a favor and keep walking. Some of us stay for a few days, and then it's 5 years later.
Understandable. See my dad?
Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that.
Well, he's incredibly bland, so don't get too excited about him. Tell me more.
Oh, you like it rough, huh? Well, that costs extra. Beat it, kid. Go look for Daddy somewhere else.
Nobody in this town is helpful.
Ah, hello.
Son of a bitch.
Traveler, eh?
Work.
Oh, jeez. What are you?
Come on, work. Boy,
Give it up, Bob.
you
Get it.
work. Hey, Smoothskin. You need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
What are you?
I guess they don't have a lot of ghouls in the vault.
No, what's a ghoul?
Well, not all of us got the chance to hole up in a nice cushy vault when the bombs fell. A bunch of us got stuck out here in the world and got a full-on blast of heat and radiation. Turned us into a pack of walking corpses. Near as I can tell, we age slower than you. A lot slower. There were even a few ghouls that were alive during the war. Of course, with a face like ground Brahmin meat, you can imagine that folks don't take too kindly to us.
Yeah, your face is pretty disgusting.
Yeah, fuck you too. Whatever, man. I'm used to being treated like shit around here. Don't hit me.
Now, let's shut that radio
Locked
off.
for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
What? What's locked? Oh, the cash register. Yeah, well.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Who wants to know?
I do. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
That usually means I get paid.
Actually, I don't have any caps with me. I used everything I had buying a shack in this town. But if you'd be nice enough to help me, I bet my father would pay you something for all the trip. What do you say?
I mean, we want to go out and see what's around the place, so why not?
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip.
Got any info about the town?
Sure. Be glad to since you're doing me a big favor and all. Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it.
Fair enough. Anyone else live there?
Well, let's see. There's Evan King. He's like the sheriff of the town or whatever. Then there's my family, the Ewer family. and a lady who lives alone named Karen Shenzi.
Anything dangerous around?
What? Apart from the wasteland critters, labor raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe. If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know.
Fair enough. At least you scribbled it on our map. That's the main thing. Oh, is this dapper fella?
Who do we have here? My. Just when I'd all but given up hope. My dear girl, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
It does?
Don't you see? You're a free agent. You have no ties here, no interest in this settlement's affairs. Megaton means nothing to you. I represent certain interests who view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. If this settlement were to go away, why, who would really care? Certainly not you or I.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge, constructed for a singular purpose: the detonation of that bomb. You'll rig it to the bomb, then you'll get paid handsomely. What do you say?
A lot of people that want me to do things for them in this town. I have a proposition of my own. Would you like to hear it, Mr. Burke?
Color me intrigued. Go on.
You're going to pay me 500 extra caps. And like it.
500, you say? Well, yes. Yes, I think that can be arranged. I must admit, I find you enchanting. Do this for me, and there's no telling how far my gratitude will reach. Take the fusion pulse charge, place it into the bomb, then meet me at Tenpenny Tower. There I will show you what true power is.
I'll see you later, Mr. Burke.
Goodbye.
Now, what else was going on back here? Moriarty's terminal. Even using his terminal is a negative act, apparently. So we've got info about the residents and about the visitors. Let's see. What can we learn about Jericho? He's not a nice man. He did try it on with Jenny at one point. What about visitors? Mr. Burke. Bit of a weirdo. James, Vault 101. Came back to Megaton. Since he stayed here before. He asked me where I could get a lay of the land. I told him about Galaxy News Radio in the ruins of DC and Three Dog. I remember the first time he showed up almost 20 years ago. He had his kid with him, some baby that wouldn't shut the fuck up. So what, we were born outside of the vault? And then he took us into the vault.
Hey, be more careful.
Do you want to die?
Hey there. Glad you're back.
Hey Lucy, I will kill you. What got out here? Nathan and Moriarty.
Colin Moriarty. Always pleased to see a new face. But I'm afraid you've had the misfortune to catch me, well, out of me element. I'm the owner and proprietor of Moriarty's, you see. The saloon. But please, see for yourself. Come by for a drink or 12. You and I, oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends.
So what's all this about Galaxy News Radio?
Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of DC. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less.
Know anything else about the area outside Megaton?
The wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lass. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else?
Fair enough.
Don't let me keep you.
Still neutral. Still no chance, I guess, of recruiting old Jericho. Need 25 skill to pick that lock. Okay. Don't have that. So maybe go find this Craterside supply place. Here's Lucy West's house. We can have a quick peek in here, I suppose. Snatch that bobby pin for sure. Yeah, she might not have any cash lying around, but she can certainly pay us for the work we're going to possibly do for her. It's not much, but it's a start. Now, what about this bomb, eh? You're not watching us much, are you, Lucas? Boop. Yeah, we were just looking. No, that's Children of the Atom again. We walked past that earlier. Still haven't found the way to Craterside. Now, what's going on in here then? A mercenary, and here's Moira.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Well, it's nice to meet someone around here who's actually friendly, for a change. Yeah, we'll see what we can do to help you, Moira. We've got plenty to say about life in the vault.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
It was cramped, it was dark, and the food sucked. I am glad to be rid of it.
That's terrible. But it'll be great for a forward. So in that sense, it's great. I think you're gonna like it out here. And here's the armored suit, just to make sure you don't get recycled into something else's food. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
I do like fun. What sort of pay and what sort of work?
Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading.
Ugh.
That sort of stuff, you know? But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested?
That sounds great, but how many people even read anymore?
Anyone who wants to learn from my Wasteland Survival Guide, that's who. And for that, I need a research assistant who can test my ideas for the book. I mean, if our research is off, it could lead to horrific misinformation that causes the grisly and needless deaths of uncountable innocents. But, you know, no pressure, so we help.
Go on then, you're cute and fun. And it's about time we met a friend out here. So, we will absolutely help.
Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
And getting food sounds pretty easy, but what's this about radiation?
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
You want me to get irradiated? How could that possibly be worth it for me?
Oh, don't worry so much about it. I'll be here waiting with a nice tall glass of rad-cleansing Brahmin milk for you when you get back. Well, mostly just a whole lot of Rad-X and Rad-Away. And maybe even a more reliable way to get rid of radiation. Assuming it works, of course.
Okay, I'll get irradiated. Just be ready to fix me up when I get back.
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
Excellent. Now, whilst you're here, can we see what you have for sale?
Absolutely.
So, Moira Brown. She's cool. She's fun. She sells missile launchers. And leather armor, which is probably better than our security armor. Yeah, it certainly looks to be. So maybe we buy some leather armor from her. And we will sell... I mean, that armored vault suit is almost as good, but that's only because the leather armor's in need of repair, I think. So maybe we'll just sell this armored vault suit back to her. And whilst we're here, we'll also repair the leather armor if we can. Wonderful. And it looks like we might have some more weapons we can sell her, actually. I skipped past some of that, so let's see. We could sell her some pistols, BB gun, baseball bat. We don't need any of that, really. We'll keep the shotgun, because it might be able to be used to repair the elephant gun. Same for the old army revolver. But yeah, we'll sell a bunch of stuff.
Good hunting.
Bye.
Come back soon.
So yeah, apparently it's the Iron Sights mod which caused us to acquire these weapons. So we didn't have to pick them up, but I'm okay with having some decent weaponry. They're going to get outclassed at some point, but that's fine. Now, what's going on in Lucas's house? He's got a child in here. He's got a fridge. Shame it's empty. Now, what else is going on? Hunting rifle. We'll have that. And his whiskey as well. I assume that was his bedroom and this is the kids' room. There's a bobblehead there for strength, which would increase our strength from 5 to 6. But I'm not going to take that, I don't think.
Leave me alone.
Oops.
I guess it was nothing. I'm gonna get my...
We were spotted. Kid's going to go get his dad. Wasn't us. We're out here somewhere. Now, where are you running to? Yeah, folks might be a bit sus about me at the moment, but that's fine. Let's have a look at our map. We've learned about a few locations we can go to. We've got the news radio station over there. That's the way to Arafu? Arafu? I don't know. So we could try and make our way there, perhaps. Did we learn where Tenpenny Tower was? It's quite a way away. Okay, that's a shame. We could use somewhere to rest. But we don't own a bed, and for some reason we can't rest in other people's beds. That gives us 1 rad a second. That's not a huge amount. We can find somewhere to get super irradiated. That would be nice, because then we'll pop back and see friend Moira. I assume we can't sleep in here, even though it's not currently occupied by anyone. No one who's living, anyway. Yep, still can't sleep here. It's apparently owned. Looks to me like it's not just the bed that was owned, but we'll go about our business anyway. We can always stuff ourselves with stim packs if we're feeling unhealthy. Springvale School. That's a new location. Could pop in, have a look at what's going on. Could be dangerous. There's a bed though. But we can't sleep in it when enemies are nearby. I don't see any enemies. I see a lot of corpses. Who made these corpses? Jericho talks about raiders. Oh, there we go. We're being attacked. Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put my new armour on, didn't I? I'm in my underwear. There we go. Now we're equipped. And we can sleep. Good. So we'll get that out of the way. That's kind of all I needed to do in here, really. There's probably more raiders around. We could explore the place and try and rob things, but we do have other places that we want to be. So maybe we'll head towards them. Although maybe as well. Ah, we can't wait when enemies are nearby either. I should have probably slept for longer. Be nice to move around in the daytime, I think. Some sort of overpass there with people wandering around on top of it. Is that our destination? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're going further away. I think I can see something on the horizon over there that might be worth a look, so we may as well pop in on our way to where we're going. Looks like a town of some sort. Probably abandoned now, or at least mostly abandoned, but who can say for sure? We could sprint there, but I don't want to be caught off guard if anyone decides to try and murk us. We don't want to get ambushed and be unable to do anything about it because we're all out of breath. Hello? Anyone? Hello? It's quiet round here. But someone put these fences up. Here we go, we've got a bridge. Over a puddle of
who are you?
irradiated water, and we got a guy. And the Queen of the Wasteland. What's the matter? You gonna let me in or what?
Take it easy. I'm just doing my job. What do you want?
Just want to look around a little bit. Do you harass all your visitors like this?
Well, you can never be too careful. Be warned, it's not safe here. Super mutants attacked recently and carried off some of our friends. Come in. Just don't cause any trouble, okay?
Well, I don't know what a super mutant is, but we're not one of them, so I guess we're gonna just have a look around. Good job guarding the place, Dusty. Let strange visitor in. Immediately go to sleep. Now, what's going on in this town? We got Red's Clinic with Time Bomb and a holotape. Wanted, trustworthy surgeon.
Hey, Doc. I'm only sharing this with you because you seem like someone we can trust. Have you heard about the synthetic men they make up north in the Commonwealth? Well, the rumors are true. They're called androids. They're men like us, just made out of different parts. I know one of these androids. He's looking for a trustworthy doctor to perform some facial surgery. Can you do it? Do you know someone who can? Also, do you know anyone who's really a whiz with computers?
So there's androids out here as well. The Wasteland is a strange place. Nothing at all going on in that basement, so we could talk to Time Bomb, I suppose. He's got severe wounds. Must have a medicine skill of at least 40 to try and help him. Do we want to help him? Do we care? Need a key to get into that. Okay. Wonderful. Died as a result of his wounds, and no one can say otherwise. Anything else going on in this town? We got the common house.
You aren't from Lamplight.
What? Where's Lamplight? Who are you?
Welcome to Big Town. Not that there's much of a town left. Those super mutants keep kidnapping people.
What do you know about these super mutants?
I thought growing up was a good thing. You got to leave and explore the real world. Well, nobody tells you that the real world sucks. At first, we just paid the slavers to leave us alone. When we ran out of money, Red found other ways to convince them to leave us alone. But now she and the others are gone. Super mutants attacked and carried them off. No one knows when they're coming back, or who will be next.
Yeah, growing up does suck, but do you actually know anything useful?
You mean like where they took them? I don't know exactly. To the north. Northeast to be more precise. You're going to rescue them?
I might consider it, assuming there's some kind of reward.
Yes, of course. We'd reward you. I mean, we don't have much, but our friends are very important to us. Don't worry, you'll get paid. Thank you.
Well, I heard we don't have much. So, that's not great. Do you have any traders in town?
No. Red used to run a medical clinic, but super mutants captured her in the last attack.
Who's in charge here, anyway?
No one's really in charge of Big Town. There's nothing much to be in charge of. Red always has good ideas, though. She came up with the whole plan to build the barricades around the town. But those things took her. I hope she's okay. I don't know what we'd do without Red.
Sounds like you'd all probably die. I gotta go.
I'm so tired of being frightened all the time.
This place gets worse all the time. A visitor? Who'd want to visit this hellhole? I'll bet you're here to rape and pillage us, aren't you? Aren't you?
You should be so lucky.
We're all super mutant snacks anyway.
Where'd you people come from, anyway?
Most of us came from Little Lamplight. We got too old, so they kicked us out. Brats. Always heard stories about how great Big Town was, where the grown-ups go. But there's nothing here except death and sand.
Well, Little Lamplight also sounds awful. I gotta go.
We're all gonna die.
Oh yeah. Probably. We're shit town. No traders. Just a bunch of people whinging about their missing friends. Why would we care? Be nice if any of them would explain what a super mutant actually is or what they look like, but I think it's safe to assume that if I see them, I'm just going to have to shoot them. How irradiated is this water? Is it still just 1 rad per tick? Looks like it. That's not going to help me get the huge amount of rads that Moira requires. Not quickly, anyway. What did I just spot? Who are you? Well, you're shooting at me. There we go. And your friend? I like this gun. It might only fire 1 shot at a time, but I like it, nonetheless. Where are you running to, Dick? He's running away. The coward. Yeah, we'll try a headshot. Why not? Oh yeah, that's a headshot. Sweet. Now we're over encumbered. That's fine. We can repair some items, put them together, and that will bring down our encumbrance, I think. And that stuff will sell for more money when we get it back to a trader. Excellent. Do you guys have anything good? Frag mines. We'll take them for sure. Can't get into that ammo box because we still need to practice lockpicking a bit more. We'll snatch everything else that looks kind of useful though. Now, here's some sort of compound, I guess. What's going on up here? Don't tell me this gate is locked. No, good. Is this somewhere we can go in? Looks like it. Been thoroughly distracted now. This is not that town that Lucy wanted me to go and deliver a message to. And it looks pretty dark, pretty dangerous around here. Oh, wait a minute. You're a frag mine. We'll take that. Bear traps as well. Cool. We are capable of disarming them. So many useful skills out here in the wasteland that will help keep us alive. But it's going to take a while before we can get them all up and running. That was a bit weird. I'm glad our natural instinct there was to recoil from the sound of a crying child. It's definitely smart people in here if they're setting traps. Multiple different types of trap as well, so we should find out who we're dealing with. Is it more of those raider types? Oh. I guess that's some sort of trap that we triggered as well. Looked like we had a choice of directions, but yeah, this is the one we've chosen. What the heck is this thing? A Mirelurk. Ew, that looks awful. You don't want to run into those. I guess this sort of thing is the critters of the wasteland that Moira was telling us about. Now, what's down here? Is that a trap? Looks like it. A grenade bouquet. Requires a skill of 30 in explosives to disarm. So I guess we might want to go in that direction. But we don't have 30 explosives, so it might not bode well for us if we do go that way. So let's look around elsewhere first. Well, what have I done? We've triggered another trap. And we don't have the skills to disarm that rigged shotgun. Okay. Good thing it seemed to just miss us in general. Now that's a tripwire, isn't it? Cool. So what was that connected to? Some sort of trap anyway. Maybe that'll allow us past the grenade bouquet. There might be a tripwire that we can deal with instead of the bouquet. Now, who's detected us? I can hear something. Oh, there he is. I guess there's no point in crouching anymore then if there's a man there just looking at us.
Whoa, whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
Just wondering what I could do with all these spare caps I'm strolling around with.
Sounds like an interesting problem. Let me take 100 of those off your hands. You know, lighten the load.
Well, that wasn't what I was thinking of. I'll maybe hang on to them.
Then quit wasting my damn time, asshole.
Maybe there's other ways we can resolve this issue. That gate's locked, so we can't get through there.
Not so close.
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to do. What I meant to do was this. Dang it, how did you survive that second shot? Now, you've got the entry password on you. Thought you might have a key. Combat armor though, and it is level up time, so where do we put our points? We did want 30 explosives. More sneak could be good, but I don't know if it's a priority. I don't know if speech is really our priority either. What if we put 10 in science? Let's see, maybe at the next level we'll just get lockpick up to 25. Because we got plenty of points, so we should have enough to do that, I think. So we'll put a few in guns. I think this is a mod thing that you get a trait every level instead of every other level. So let's see what we got. Gun nut. Ooh. But we don't really need perks that just add skill points, because we'll get plenty of skill points perhaps. Intense training would let us raise our special stats, but I'm not too concerned about that. Swift learner though. Extra XP. I think we'll take that. And now we can waltz in through this gate. Wonderful. I don't know who the family are that we're being referred to, but there don't appear to be any of them around right now. Tumblers Today, that's a magazine I think that will increase our lockpicking skill a little bit. But we'll hold on to it for now. Okay, we've encumbered ourselves again thanks to my rampant theft. And we picked up combat armor, didn't we? 16. It will be better, I think, than leather armor when it's fully repaired, but it's not right now. We haven't got anything that can really... Oh yeah, we have. That can be repaired. Good. So that's a bit more weight reduced. A sawed-off shotgun can be used to repair our elephant gun. That's good to know. What have we got here? The Moresti Train Yard Station Entry Terminal. We're not allowed to use this, you know. But we are going to unlock the station access door. Our Karma's not doing well for itself, but think that's fine, you know. Now, what's further down? Is that where that station access door might be? Yeah, there's a door to the metro station. Let's pop through and see what's what. Thoroughly lost down here at this point. But that's okay. I think we're past the traps now. There's a group of folks up ahead. Oh, they do look hostile. What's your problem, friend? Justin. Look, Justin. I don't know who you are, but I hate you. Didn't get a kill there. Quick reload. I said a quick reload. There we go. We've crippled his head somewhat. Maybe it's best to switch to pistol and fire a bit quicker. Although we've got slow reloads. I don't like the way that guy was approaching us rapidly. Now, what about you? You're almost down, Holly. But you are moving pretty quickly. I don't like this. Let's back off down the tunnel a bit. Doesn't seem to have helped a whole lot. But let's eat some stuff, get our HP back up. It's also getting our rads up, so it's win-win really. And our weight down actually, so it's win-win-win. Now, you lot. Yep, we are now hostile with the residents of Arafil, apparently. That's curious. Health is down again, but that's maybe okay. Yeah, down she goes. Luckily, we can just stuff a whole amount of food into our face without much effort. It's almost like time stops and we can just fill ourselves with grub. Gun oil. Now, you there, Alan. What a stupid name. Get shot in the head. Okay, so that escalated. Let's just see what we can rob. We'll probably end up overweight. But then we'll do some repairs and we'll see where we stand. Okay, I think we're looking good. So who have we just murked? Justin, Vance, just a bunch of folks. Alan, Carl, Holly and Brianna. Nothing to really indicate who these folks are or why they wanted to kill me. But they definitely looked as though they were going to shoot first. And we can't have that. They have a terminal that's locked. Need 50 science perhaps to unlock it? Let's see. Okay, we're familiar with this sort of hacking interface from our time in the vault. So, is the password Governor? No, it definitely isn't. It's nothing close to that. Infected? No. So if infected is 1 of 8, then it's not revealed, because that would be at least 2 of 8 matching. Discover. Cool. We're in. What are we going to learn? The 5 laws of the family. Feast not on the flesh, consume only the blood. What the heck? Bear not the child, welcome only the exile. So they don't want to breed. Feed not for pleasure, partake only to nourish. So do these guys think they're vampires? We are creatures of the night. Yeah, they do. What a bunch of weirdos. Slay only the enemy. Feeding grounds. No one's to forcibly enter any homes. Keep our actions civilized. Regarding the Arafu incident. Killing of the town's Brahmin was an act that was both unnecessary and potentially damaging to my work, said Vance. I'm dealing with a very delicate situation in this town. We'll not have it undermined. Okay, that doesn't hugely help us, I don't think. Oop. We're over encumbered again because I can't stop stealing whiskey. Let's drink a scotch. Workbench. What weapon do you want to make? We could make a shish kebab. Okay, so we've got a crafting thing that we could do. Another family terminal, but this one requires 50. Oh, we don't have the skill for it now. Because I just drank a beer, or a scotch. And that has left us without the intelligence required. What if we wait for an hour? Does it wear off? No, it seems not. Is there anything else going on in this little compound? Seems like I might have done the world a favour by killing all these guys. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I can't access really because I haven't got the inventory space anymore, much as I'd like to take it all. I'll grab a bit right now, but then as soon as the scotch wears off, we're going to be encumbered again. And it seems like the town doesn't want us around. So, yeah, let's just steal a bunch of stuff anyway, because it's fun. And now, is there a quick and easy way out of this building? Because if we have to wander back through, the scotch is going to wear off. And when that happens, we are going to be over encumbered. Let's see, there might be a door up here that can be unlocked from this side. Unlock security area door. Excellent. Is that just going to let us out now? Well, that doesn't seem to lead anywhere in particular. Well, scotch has worn off. We're super slow again. So that would allow us to go back down and hack the terminal. But it would take us forever to get down there. So what if we throw something on the floor for a moment? Sweet, we can move again. More rooms where I want to just hack everything. But we can't because Vance didn't keep his key about his person, it seems. What we'll do, we'll hack the terminal down here and then we'll wrap up, I think. And then I'll have a look around and see if there's anything else we want to rob on our way out. So what's going on with this terminal? Rewarded. 5 out of 8. So it's probably something like reverted? No. Or refunded? No. So now let's have a look for some bracket codes so we can hack the terminal a bit. There's one. That's replenished our allowance. So rewarded, reverted, refunded, revealed. Reported. Reserves is going off course. So it's definitely an ED, I think. Let's remove a dud with that bracket code. We got any more chances? We've got repaired. Would repaired work? R-E-P-A-I-R-E-D. Repaired would be 4 of 8 with revealed. Reported would be 5 of 8. It might be repaired, you know. Nice. And turns out this terminal does nothing that we didn't already know. Sweet. So what I'm going to do is have a little poke around up here. See if I can't find anything interesting. And also sleep to get back the HP that we'd lost. And then I'm probably not going to find anything terribly thrilling around here. So we'll probably end up starting off just here next time. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.